Poliwrath offense, folks. I have not gone insane. This is smart, actually. Bad Luck Brian is on the team. Hypnosis Belly Drum Speed Pass. I'm going to win. Very quickly. It's not even hard. We blow up the Skarmory. Me for you. One-on-one trade. I'll take that trade. I'll take it. Let's go to Zapdos, why don't we? Oh, Celebi? Hello. You got a Leech Seed? Possibly. A Jill Pass to somewhere good. What screens on the Celebi, huh? What if I simply... I'll do it. I'll just do it. I avoided Leech Seed, and I would avoid it again, too. We were not successful in landing Hypnosis. That's alright. We'd land the next one. And then look at what I do here. Belly Drum. Bad Luck Brian's luck is looking up. Everything's coming up Brian today. If you don't mind me saying. You've woken up and what do you know, folks? I got the Belly Drum through. We could have Brick Brock through the screens, by the way. Brock is not it's not the past tense of break. Don't be stupid. This KOs? Yeah. Oh yes. Aerodactyl Sif. Guess who's faster, idiot? I EV'd specifically for this, didn't I? Just faster than Arrow? It's an instant victory! Well, that's incredibly humorous, isn't it? Those people calling me stupid for running Poliwrath are probably feeling like the idiots themselves right now. Because I just won a battle quicker than anyone's ever won a battle ever. It was not even close between me and my foe there. It wasn't even close between us. We're gaming once again. Zapdos lead this time. I think you just go for a slide. Why don't you? They will not batten past a Doug trio. Don't worry. That's not happening. It's not happening. Sub to check what I do. It's about as sensible as it gets. Now I go to Snorlax, and then I'm going to curse right here. Don't mind me. We're checking for Skarmories. Is there a Skarmory in the mix? Charizard's in the mix. Oh. Well, don't I defeat you? What are you... A sunny day. Oh. Blast Burn. Is that what we're looking at here? Blaze plus Blast Burn. That's a little bit funny. I'll admit it. You might catch me laughing at that. It might be a moment where I laugh at something like that. Okay, Charizard. We can only assume modest. +1 special attack, blaze range, sun boosted, Mama Liz's chili oil, blast burn. We're preserving Snorlax here, by the way. I'm just checking if perhaps my... What is this? Offensive Suicune 3... We're a bit bulkier than this. It's only doing 76. Okay, something was off there. No, sun. The sun reset. It was actually a roll to live, so I stand by it. That's a fine selection there. And you know what? Free turn to a Jill with this. Am I wrong? HP Ice on the Celeb. BP out to... Is this Leech Celebi on this team? It's probably Calm Mind Celebi or something. I think Marowak wins instantaneously. I think it's instantaneous. I'm dancing here. We got Slide because I'm running HP Bug. Maybe I'd rather Double Edge plus HP Rock, but it's alright, we don't miss. We don't miss ever, don't worry. It's got a KO, it's Vape. Vape is powerful, but I think I'm even more... Look, I got 1,032 attack, come on. Was that living? Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe they were onto something when they said banned Speed Pass. This doesn't feel fair to anybody. This feels like I win and you lose. But you are running Weirdo Team, so that's... You are running Blast Burn Charizard Sif. You know, so what can we say? Well, that was another quick victory. we're gonna get comeuppance one of these days. Item 77 has hit the field. Medicham lead. I'm gonna mash. It's a mashable moment in the eyes of some. If they sub first, I'm gonna be wary of Magneton, I think, and we're gonna play around that perhaps. So be careful. If you see a substitute Medicham, it might mean they're trying to punish lock-in and go Magneton. They go straight to Swampert. They don't want to. They probably doesn't have sub then. Big damage on Swampert. Do I just stay and click the thing? I mean, jeez. Prob's not. We go. I think Suicune. Oh, this is a good. This is a pretty good because we can bait in an electric type or something, and then he's just gonna. Perhaps this was stupid to get parried here. Sorry, folks. But what I don't have a great alternative maneuver, do I? Now that I think about it, maybe you could go. You can't really go anywhere. Now, I mean, we're chipping that. It's not too bad. We can still use it as a wall. And right here, I mean, Mash should go pretty insane. In fact, we're threatening to two-hit Swampert, aren't we? The Swampert could be faster than my Metagross. It's possible, since it's taking so much. Charizard takes 37 from that. But by golly. I think going Zap is dangerous because we're likely slower than this Charizard. In fact, we are almost certainly slower. Shall it be a Snorlax moment? Sub Punch would get us. But I think I want to sort of preserve Suicune for the Swampert. Looks like Sub Punch is going to get us here. Can I... Have I played this wrong? I don't know. The Swampert's on 71. I feel like we don't have HP Grass Zap, so I didn't feel great going Suicune. They're getting chipped a lot, perhaps Parrot and stuff. I want to maintain a wall for Swampert because it's more dangerous than it looks. But now we're getting sub-punched here. How badly are we going to need this Snorlax, though, against other stuff? That's the question. And the punch only does feel... I think this is a fine line to take here. This is fine. I think we're okay. Blast, and then we dodge that. That's fortunate for us. Is it not? I think that's good. You probably preserve Snorlax here. I don't know what's in the back. It could be like Suicune. Maybe some other special threat like Gengar, Starmie, Raikou. Probably not Gengar. Probably not Starmie without any spike setter to speak of, but maybe as a spinner. It would be a bit weird. What are we expecting in the back? And Metagross is damn likely. Possibly a Jigglypuff to pair with Swampert. So it's not overloaded as the primary rock resist, right? And then... I think Suicune's possible. So I'm going to preserve Snorlax. We also have a Boom in the back pocket. I don't know if a Jigglypuff is happening this game. Because it's a little bit tough to pull off. I'm going to go Zap, I think. We'll see what this... Medicham's still unrevealed as of yet. So we don't know what this guy's thinking. I'm going to start the battle timer. He might punch me. I wouldn't even mind getting punched that much. Oh, you slid me. Alright. You could even use Marowak as like a Medicham check. An in-between move here. And they call that an intermezzo. If smart people call it that. Like brick. Rock Slide into brick won't KO. I'm going to try it. Because I'm actually probably slower than this Medicham. Well, we can actually calc that. Let's be a try-hard here. And calc the damage. Well, I got to import this set. Might already be imported, but... We'll do it regardless. Zaudisa, I type in. That's not anybody. Slide damage is 60 to 71 with Jolly Nature it is, yeah. So it may have done more. I think we'll go Marowak here. You're probably selecting Slide. Yeah, I'm not revealed Marowak. Going Medi doesn't make sense. Go Meta doesn't make sense for me because I died to follow up Brick Break anyway. So probably Marowak is a good move here. I don't think... Maybe Shadow Ball gets me? No, it doesn't. So you have to Slide here if you want to take the KO. You know what? You might not even realize you're faster as well. Did realize. Or went for it anyway. Expecting to live a T-Bolt at the least. At least expecting to live a T-Bolt there. Even if slower. You know what I mean, folks. So the stay made sense in every reality. But now we got Marowak in. Maybe should have done this to begin with. Didn't think of it. Thinking of Marowak as an endgame Pokemon. We can use it intermezzo. If you see what I'm... If you understand what I'm talking about. Although, couldn't have really come straight in because the Brick Break was possible. A Jill Pass prob's not happening then. Zap those two chipped. We could maybe swing it against... Maybe the Swampert. Probably not. It probably KOs. Maybe after a chip heal we live... Oh, that was a bad move, to be honest. What am I frightened? What do you think I'm frightened of there? That I would exit. I live your hits. We'll go Suicune in here. Perhaps we're glad we saved this, aren't we? This is firmly walling the Swampert. And throwing out a Hydro Pump can't hurt too much. This might blow up, but... I don't know, I think it... Okay, we revealed Miracle. That's kind of bad. Now it's no longer a surprise, but... You could bring in Zap here. It's not too... It'll live a Mash. Or we could try to just 1v1 the guy. Straightforwardly. Regice in. You're probably selecting... I think Snorlax does not care about getting Parrot, so we'll go there. And it's, like, in pretty good position as well. Get Meta in. Get Meta in right here. Meta on Meta. I think... Would you be faster? I think no. You're probably a Jill, which would be a bit slower. Maybe it's not a Jill. Bulky Meta with... Or it's just a Jill lefties is possible too. Doesn't really matter anymore because it's gone. We just, by the way, lived on 2. That's pretty cool right there. Big live. My insane live. And you can maybe honestly... Save this for an explode. Does this offensive Swampert even have Protect? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if that's the case on this. We'll just Earthquake, though. It's safer. Possibly. You gotta bring in Bad Luck Brian. It's gotta happen. What's last? That's the question. Because we clear Swampert and Regice, but the last is probably something speedy of some ilk. So I don't know about committing to Belly Drum, necessarily. We'll go for the Hypnosis here. Even if we don't sweep with this Poliwrath, we're probably going to put the Swampert to bed. Maybe just throw out a Brick Break. Regice comes in and faints. Who's last? That's the big concern of mine. It's Tar. I didn't realize it was Christmas today. I thought it was December 25th that happens. You got to do it for the fans. You got to do the drum for the fans. And he wakes up, but it does have Protect. Good thing I didn't do the Metagross thing. You can't lose ever with such a team. It's not possible to lose with this. It's not possible to lose. We've got a Skarmory lead. I'm just blowing up. Go ahead, Protect. I'll just take it. To protect... Wouldn't it be crazy to protect? What if I have Mag? What if a lot of things... You might do it anyway. You watched my Gen 3 Iceberg video about the Houdini set. You've left the premises. You've left. Come back. Return to me. I'll start timer soon. But I'll give you a moment. In case you got a disconnection. You'd going through a tunnel right now. You're not driving, I hope. You're in the passenger seat. Queuing some Gen 3. We're currently up against Mark Zuckerberg on his way to a meeting. His chauffeur is driving him. He's in the passenger seat. He's going through a tunnel right now. He's disconnected from the internet. And I would never start timer against Mark Zuckerberg himself on a way to a business meeting. Stimulating his mind a little bit with some Gen 3 OU before trying to close a deal to acquire, I don't know, WhatsApp 2. What's Mark Zuckerberg doing these days? Is he acquiring companies still? Is he acquiring things? It's important for him to acquire more things, I think. That's good for business, to own things. Alright, I think it's been long enough and it's a start battle timer sort of moment. Regrettably, I mean, I do have places to be, Flawfuls. Also known as Mark Zuckerberg. I'm sorry to do it. You're an important person with places to be. Me too, buddy. I got some Gen 3 OU to play. I got some Gen 3 to play. We are not the same. Some say I'm more important to the ecosystem of Earth. What I do is nobody can provide what I do. Nobody. Have you seen what I pulled off with Poliwrath these last couple games? Nobody can quite do it exactly like that. Maybe similar, but not exactly. You got 20 seconds, buddy. 20 seconds left. I'm accruing a serious karmic debt here, so I'm about to get blown up, and it's not going to be pretty. Okay. It's always easy to forget your karmic debt when you're playing Pocket Monsters, but you got to remember your karmic debt. I'm landing Hypnosises. I think I got a lucky crit in there somewhere, and I pretended it didn't matter, but it might have mattered. I'm not sure. I don't do mathematics, so I don't know that stuff. We're up. We got a free win here as well. Free points for nothing. I didn't even click any buttons. Explode. My name is Houdini. If you have Protect, it's a good move here. It's not that bad risk-reward wise to Protect as the meta here. There's not that much that can punish you that hard. And you might catch a Houdini. But I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. I don't give a hoot. Sorry for using such language. I don't give a hoot, everyone. That's something my mother says. That's something old people say. Is it another start battle timer sort of situation? I don't want to be that person, but these players are giving me no choice. Before you start battle timer, you send a... Okay, never mind. The battle has begun. I was going to say you send a friendly message. There's no time for that anymore. Skarmory? Okay, I wish I Houdini'd the Skarmory, but we didn't. You would... Okay, you've layered. Insane. How much are we... Okay, I gotta attack the guy. You're now in range of Poliwrath gaming, so... Oh, you went for the Protect? I'm agilitying again. You got T-Wave on you? How do we play this one? Attack him once in case T-Wave? No. Okay, it's Ice Beam. You're covering Marowak. Did you expect Poliwrath? You would never. Calm Mind. Okay, we got to land a Hypnosis right here. Or can I KO? It's Calc? Because I think... Yeah, after I have Belliger, there's no way I'm living. There's 0% chance I'm living. +1 T-Bolt. But let me just see if I KO with... No. Okay, so we got to land 60% here. We got it. my insane pace. We KO the Skarm, it's chipped. There's no, you never wake ever. It's a bit of a stupid strategy, isn't it? And there's a win. 1,704 points, fellas. What's the ladder looking like? What's the ladder look like these days? This would almost be top 1 in my day. We're at 42 on the world. Walton Simons with Poliwrath Brian. How splendid. How splendid is this? Send it again. Karmic debt is seriously off the charts right now. Karmic debt is beyond calculation. I am about to get a rude awakening. We're about to get a minus 40 for losing right here. Again, we're up against a 1,000 rated player with his in-game team, and we're going to lose to like a Hyper Beam crit or something. And I'm going to deserve every minute of it as well. Don't you worry, I understand what I've done here. This is a kind of a shameful session of gaming. I apologize, but what can be said? What can be said? The queue's going to take a while now because I'm so high rated. There's no opponents for me anymore. They don't have any for me. I'm too powerful. You're going to cancel and re-queue, so you got to match against someone around your elo, ideally. Otherwise, you're going to lose more points. Item 77 rematch. Oh, hello. Now you know my tricks. That's rough for me, possibly. It could be rough for Jim. We could maybe slide. This guy had a Charizard. He's got the offensive Swampert in the meta. We don't know what meta it was. It was a Jill or something. My prediction will be a Jill lefties. Just go Swampert again. No attack raise or anything crazy. They're probably going to expect the Suicune. I'm doing it anyway. They don't have that strong of a double. Maybe their Metagross or the Medicham can get a big hit in, but it's... Maybe double the Regice is kind of good for you. But I don't think it's that insane or anything. It's not crazy or anything. It's nothing I can't handle. I'm thinking maybe I bring in Meta on a Regice T-Wave and then click Rock Slide on what could be an incoming Charizard. And in fact, surely the Regice is coming back in. What if we just double to Meta here? Get a bit aggressive. Oh, you Earthquaked again. Good move. Good move. My mistake. My mistake right there. Now you go Regice. Probably blow this up. It's not long for this world. So we will just blow it up. Would be nice to just get rid of the Zard. That'd be good. Give me some breathing room. Was there a Gengar here? I think no. What was last again? My memory's fading. Something good. It was. It was something amazing. It was Tyrannosif. Tyrannosif in the back. Amazingly, Poliwrath is like pretty outstanding in this matchup, right? It kind of farms Swampert, Regice, and Tyrannosif. There's also a Jirachi. Jirachi and Charizard. Unless I'm mixing two people up and combining them into one. I do that sometimes. But I think I'm right. I think I'm damn right. Got rid of the Swampert. That's pretty good. Where do you go here? You could chip heal Suicune once. You could go Marowak is kind of alright into Medi. Does Marowak one-shot Regice? It's possible. Am I the... I'm going to import this one. This is a slightly different set. We don't have HP Rock, which might end up being bad because it's inaccurate. Against Regice. No, we can't beat Regice 1v1. The Snorlax is pretty alright, but the problem with Snorlax is if Medicham comes in. I think probably it's probably Suicune. Okay, Sand up. You know what? We don't need Suicune as a wall for Swampert anymore. So I might just go aggressive with the Suicune and try to trade with... Okay, this could be bad. Wasn't bad. We didn't get Flint. That was actually pretty bad. That was pretty lucky to hit that Hydro Pump, to be honest, because we're contending with a damn Rock Slide flinch chance and Pump miss chance. So we got to be thankful that we just survived that one. Brick Break is going to drop us. You could do a Zap into Marowak maneuver. It's dangerous, though. I think Suicune's for the birds. Suicune birds. And, it's probably just Marowak. Marowak actually hits everything pretty well. It's Charizard in the back. We know. I'm going to click... Oh, I'm dumb, dude. I thought Charizard was going to come in there. That's pretty much lost the battle right there off that. You are faster on this. We can stall you a bit. But to what end, you know? That's kind of bad, dude. Alright, sack Marowak. The stalling was also kind of useless. This can live a hit. I should have just clicked Earthquake. Because Charizard can't even get us. What was Charizard coming in for? Stupid play, Jim. Well, the Focus Punch is, is not the way to go there. Maybe should I have Hypnosis? No, that probably is Lumberry. Of course not. I'm glad you Focus Punched instead of doing considerable chip damage with Brick Break. That blunder right there might be what brings me back into the mix, because this is way healthier than you probably want it to be. Charizard is going to be... Can live a punch. Can HP Ghost break a substitution? Let's see. Yeah. Can break a sub with HP Ghost, so we're probably going to go for that. And last is Jirachi. We got Earthquake, Snorlax. So we don't super need to preserve Poliwrath. Sub is very possible from you because... And what's great about this is that we're denying sub and therefore... Okay, I could be bold and go Snorlax, but it feels dangerous to me. I don't seem to remember I have the Snorlax. So I could have actually preserved Poliwrath right there, but... I'd rather be safe, I think. I think I'm good. Depends if you just... Okay, sub there was... Oh no, Blaze Range. It actually is good. Alright, we're pretty chipped. I don't think a 47 Snorlax can do it. Oh, it's Metagross last, not... It's not... what I thought. Does this dude have Rock Slide? That's the real question. There's no Rock Slide. Not a Jill? Question mark. You blew up. It's tie. Unless this wins. Don't think it wins. A Jill Rock Slide wins, but you would have clicked Rock Slide if you had it. I'm regretting that move before, folks. The Earthquake. Because if Charizard comes in, it's not even bad, folks. Marowak can just Rock Slide in its face. It lives in HP Grass. Marowak was really well positioned there, in fact. That was a huge throw. Forgive me. That was a massive throw. A Jill. I also have a Jill. You two hit. Damn, dude. I told you, minus 28 for losing. Hubris, Karmic debt, all of that stuff. It's come to part. It was my own fault, the stupid Marowak move. My opponent was making some boneheaded moves as well, to be honest. Some random punch, no reason. I could have also preserved Snorlax. I thought my opponent would remember my team, though, and know that I got the Snorlax in the back and try to go for the sub punch. So I don't think that's necessarily a misplay. Just my opponent didn't do what I thought. But the Marowak move was definitely a throw. Making a read that didn't exist. Making a read that wasn't even real. We're up against Hey Ya Outcast. Where do we go to bed? Probably Poliwrath, to be honest. I know it's the title Pokemon. I've used it plenty, folks. It's not... This is not Thunderbonda sacking the featured... You know what, mon. It's, I've used the Pokemon... Have you seen game 1 of this video? I've used the Pokemon more than enough, alright? This is not going to be... The shareholders are not going to be upset about this one. I'll tell you that much, okay? Regrettably, we don't have something faster than Smeargle that actually beats it. This is not far. This is going to live as Zapdos T-Bolt, and I'm scared of what it can do, because a Jigglypuff might go crazy in this matchup. A Jigglypuff to Marowak would destroy most Smeargle teams, I imagine. They're very aggressive. They're very all-in. Especially if it's an Aero team. We're gonna run away with it. So that's probably the plan. Poliwrath can do something similar, but I think Marowak's going to be a bit more consistent at it. We'll see how this goes. There could be a meta coming in. It's a Swampert coming in. But it's taken heaps. It doesn't have leftovers, so it's probably Select Swampert. I'm actually going to mash again here. This guy's going for a... It's actually a little dangerous. You're going for the Endeavor. So lucky not to miss any of those, actually. But I think this is still the right call. We could save this as a Spike Sack for momentum. Pretty good. Let's do that, possibly. Smeargle, are you going to come back in and layer up? I don't know. Tar comes in. Alright, if this is coming in, it's probably speedier than me. I'll go Suicune. Dare I Calm Mind? Some sort of Pokemon with electric move is possible here. Probably just Gengar with T-Bolt, and I'm thinking we do Calm Mind Mirror Coat on the incoming Gengar, possibly. Would this dance in my face? I'm kind of doubtful. Would this dance right here? With the dance with the devil? Would you dance with the devil? You would never. Metagross comes in. Alright, I think you got to send the Hydro Pump against this. Karmically, we should miss. We didn't miss. I think Ice Beam will do 13. Let me double check. Looks like... Probably Choice Band, yeah. Accuracy is everything. And Ice Beam is accurate. Aerodactyl Sif. We could spend our Metagross sack right here if we want, but I don't know about that. Locked into Earthquake. So you're saying we're getting a Jigglypuff. Maybe this is sub-Leechy error, but I live a minus... A neutral Rock Slide. I live one. I think we've got Bulk too. Full HP. So even if this is Leechy error, I'm down. Is this blowing up? Does a Smeargle explode even get me here? Marowak, I mean? No, it's doing nothing. I think we'd be pinging to Marowak, dude. Memento is kind of good, though. We've got 258 attack. We have a moment to Swords Dance is to return to neutral. We live everything. And I think a neutral Marowak... Memento, that was an unexpected move. That was kind of cool. Yeah, we probably got to do the meta sack here. I have a weird idea. What if you go zap and click a Jill? Inviting them to... No, they would click Ice Punch, covers both. Probably it's got to be Snorlax in this spot. I actually think Curse is the move because we're I'm gonna assume like this, see, because Curse gives us not only defense against the 2 possible switch-ins, but allows us to one-hit Gengar. The Explode, I don't mind too much. Possibly just regular old Marowak can win the battle. How much is a self-destruct doing here? I think it's fast talk because he came in on thing before. For a revenge KO, so probably fast Jollitar. Rock Slide's KOing us, but I don't even mind if we get KO'd, right? Actually go Zap and a Jill. If you do that. Because then I think Marowak wins the battle. I'm going to self-destruct. This is close, folks. Can Zap... No, we don't live Rock Slide, even though we do have some bulk. How about the Whack? Yeah. But we possibly just lose afterwards. Oh, it does KO. Adamant? Not Jolly this whole time. Oh, Leichi Berry! I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the Leichi Berry. Damn, dude. You can miss Rock Slide. Didn't. You can miss Rock Slide. You're not going to click Rock Slide, though. GG. Leichi Berry winning the battle there is crazy. Leichi Berry winning the battle. Alright, comeuppance for my actions. Leichi Berry winning the battle is crazy. Doug lead. I live this, right? Do I not live the hit? Yeah. Oh, 6.3% chance to one hit. Please, by all means, Earthquake. No Doug to worry about now, folks. That's all good. It's his Salamence. Let's be straightforward and just Ice Beam here. Skarmory. So we have a Spike Sack, which is... Wait a minute. This is the least bulky Skarmory I've seen in my life. It just dies to Hydro Pump. That's doing 47 off a... I bet that was frickin' Soft Sand YOLO Skarm. Right there. So we got the Meta Spike Sack. Huge. Huge, folks. We got victory in the palm of our hands. We've got Victory Palm. Anyone here victorious in life? I'm victorious. Leichi Berry Tar is a set I've not used before. I always feel like Lumberry is more useful, but that Leichi Berry, I'm thinking it just won the battle off that. It gets there in many scenarios, because many things are EV'd for +1 Tar, but not +2. And Tar lives the hit in many instances. So what do you know? Venusaur Sif? You probably can't get this slept. Who's sleeping, Marowak or Poliwrath? Who's better in the matchup? Probably Marowak, just because this sucks into Salamence. Poliwrath stinks into Salamence. Regrettably. Dodged a Leech Seed, enormous. Venusaur kind of annoying. It's racking up spikes, Leech Seed chip. It's doing a lot. I don't know if I quite want to blow up though. Against this Venusaur, is it that bad of is that much of a problem? Hmm. How big of a... Like, it's actually pretty difficult to beat this. Doug lead Venusaur spikes with mixed ments. Like, what do we probably face? Maybe a Gengar. Like, what would we need Snorlax for? Maybe Suicune, but we have Zap, we have our own Suicune. How good is our own Suicune? Probably bad against another Suicune. I might be blowing up here, but I think preserving Snorlax seems very important. You could go for a Mirror Coat play. Okay, let's Oh, interesting. Claydol comes in. This could blow up on us, but we revealed Hydro Pump, so it's a bit scary from their POV. Ice Beam this. Oh, Magical Leaf crit is terrible. Ah, that's tough. That's not even the one with extra crit chance. That's just accuracy on that. That's comeuppance for all that I've done. Once again, with the crit. Okay, the Marowak plan is still something. This can get, like, HP Ice actually kind of goes insane here. Hits everything. We're not that worried about the Leech Seed. The Leech Seed, you get one more Leech Seed and that's it. And that'll be it for you. Damn, that's unfortunate. That's unfought. And yet. And yet. Here we stand. It's okay, Leech Seed misses here. As comeuppance for what you've done to me. No, it would never miss. You just selected again? Poliwrath once. We're in some trouble. I can be genuine with you. We're in trouble. A Jill past a whack, not gonna work against a Swampert. Can live +2 Earthquake. We're gonna chip this a little bit. Claydol's gonna boom right here. I have Damp. Maybe we'll catch it. And then... it's not even really helping me that much, but it stopped you from wanting to click it. Now you could probably click Psychic. Maybe I just confuse you with the Damp. You don't see that every day. Maybe you're worried for nothing. Even though you can actually just select it. Can I possibly PP stall Explosions? No way. With the Damp plays? The insane Damp. Nah, you just click it again. I would be getting Spike chipped every single time anyway. Well, it was nice knowing you folks. It's been an honor. Yeah, the Brick Break crit. Salt in the wound. I was gone anyway, but... now we're as gone as ever. Damn, that's rough. The Magical Leaf crit got me there. So there you have it. The ups and downs of life. Much like the story of the Wolf of Wall Street. You have the world in the palm of your hand, and then it all slips and fades away. And all the points that I gathered and accrued like a gremlin, like a Smaug with his piles of gold, have turned to ash before me. And what were they worth to begin with? Nothing. It was all nothing. I will leave you today with a Chinese proverb. And it goes as follows. You give me 1 foot of respect, and I will return you 10 times over. And this is a phrase said by a lot of different Pokemon that rings true every single day that we breathe in and out and inhale and exhale. It rings true. You give me 1 foot of respect and I will return you 10 times. A good deed goes noticed by others. Or something like that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everybody.